So my name is Ivan Harbour and I'm an architect, and I have a role overseeing my team here. We're leading the architecture of the stations here on Metro Tunnel. There are two really complex stations here, both through the centre of town. Town Hall, where we're standing, is one of those stations. Really, our approach here was to look to see how you could, I think, maximise your enjoyment of a journey underground while staying as connected as you could with the extraordinary architecture that surrounds this place. The Cathedral in front of me, I've got the Town Hall behind me. So we're standing at ground level. What we're seeing is space which will be a city space, a free space. It's literally a square under City Square. We have a lot of operational titles for things. We call it the crypt at the moment because it's sitting next to the cathedral. There's a celebration of engineering in columns that support the square above. They're not just going to be simple things. They are things that really have a celebration of doing that work. So it's all drawing your eye upwards. The portals that we have here at Town Hall are quite subtle, they're quite discreet. We're sitting in the centre of the city. There'll be places that we're encouraging people to gather under, to meet their friends under. We have one coming up in the corner of Fed Square, and then over near Flinders Station there's one that appears up under a new building, and then that will actually connect you to Flinders Street and also connect you to the laneway system. But the one we're standing in here is, I guess, the grandest of those three, because it will effectively be an element that sort of celebrates its presence on City Square with the Town Hall behind. Down on the platform here at Town Hall, it's a cathedral essentially. There's a central aisle and there are side aisles. It's the most economic way of building this structurally in Melbourne's not so perfect ground conditions. It's a way of making sure that this is absolutely stable, and the result is quite an unusual situation where you separate the platforms from this central movement space. So it is very much like a cathedral. It's probably not far off the scale of the cathedral either in terms of its vertical height, but it's much, much longer, over 200 metres. People first coming to Melbourne are very likely to come to this station, so that experience, arriving in this space, is a sort of moment of awe where, to be honest, I haven't seen it in another metro around the world, maybe close in Moscow, but not at this scale. This is another level again. It's absolutely unique.